Good evening, I'm Jeff Lyons. It is Tuesday night, 9 o'clock here on October 21st. Time for the First Alert Weather Show at 9. A nightly event here. We stream every night at 9 o'clock, so you can get a full weather forecast and get your questions answered too. We'll be checking those out. You can comment in on the 14 News Facebook page. It is getting chilly out there tonight now that the sky is clear. The winds have eased a bit, but our first 30s of the fall will likely happen here in the next few mornings. I think tomorrow morning down into the 40s, low 40s, but then at the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, much cooler. And then we have some showers, maybe even some thunderstorms in the longer range outlook. Rain chances start to return on Saturday and will continue into the middle part of next week. Two systems to watch. The first one will come up from the southwest here over the weekend and spread some rain in here. Now the GFS has been a little flip-floppy here. Remember yesterday it had us solidly in rain on Saturday, but this is part of the process. The models kind of ingest new data. This thing will flip back and forth a bit, but I do think we will see at least a few scattered showers Friday night, Saturday, and then that second system coming through Tuesday and Wednesday may have a little more energy to work with, and consequently we could hear some thunder with that one or get some wind. The rain potential is there. We should see at least a decent rainfall of half an inch or more over those 3 or 4 days. The temperatures are going to kind of stay subdued here, near the normal, which is 68 for the high, 45 for the low. Actually quite a bit cooler than normal through Friday morning if we do in fact hit that 37. Scattered frost, maybe it has to be clear and very calm, and typically the coldest air will pool down close to the ground. So something to watch for as we get into Friday morning. Looking at severe weather ingredients, and I'm focusing more on that early thing next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. And of course at this range, the data, again, like anything else long range, could be quite variable, but what we're seeing here, not much CAPE. The low-level jet is interesting, especially on Tuesday afternoon and evening. So that could be a factor in enhancing the development of storms or even help spawn some severe weather if other elements come together. So worth a watch. Wind shear, again, minimal here over the weekend, but we are showing shear late Tuesday night going into Wednesday. So just based on those two quantities alone, it's plausible that we could have some thunderstorms late on Tuesday night going into Wednesday. Something interesting about the moisture supply, it's slender, but there is a tongue here of dew points in the 60s showing up in the models now for late Tuesday night into early Wednesday. Now, the supercell threat kind of fizzles here as we get into Tuesday night, early Wednesday, so that, is a positive sign, I suppose. And the tornado threat index is not really lighting up anything over the tri-state during that time frame. Wind gusts could get back into the 25 to 30 mile per hour range early next week too. Our model there doesn't go out that far. So what to take away from all that information? That thunderstorms are possible on Tuesday. In fact, they'd be most likely Tuesday night going into Wednesday based on what we're looking at today. Now, as we go through the week, that timing will probably shift. The threats may become, or should become, better in more focus. Right now we have cool air kind of dominating the upper 2/3 of the country. Mid-50s here. It's in the 40s up around Detroit, Des Moines, Duluth at 40. Even Fargo there at 39 right now. So we're getting there into the true fall kind of weather. We have some 50s now across the Midwest, and here at home, everybody hanging out in the 50s except Fairfield and Huntingburg, already down into the 40s. So grab a blanket there. My furnace came on this morning. It was kind of cool. I mean, it wasn't cool like, wow, the furnace is on. It was cool in the house, and I guess we're there already. So we had storm windows in and stuff. We hit 70 today for the high, and we dropped down to 47 this morning for the low. So that's about normal, really, for this time of the year. Our October temperatures have kind of towed the line here with that normal this week, and of course no rain since we had that big rain on Saturday night. This month is shaping up to be wetter and warmer than normal if not much changes drastically. Tomorrow we have high temps a little bit cooler still in the low 60s now that the cold front has come through. and deposited some Canadian air here across the tri-state. That low spun through Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. It'll head across Lake Huron. No snow connected with it yet, at least not in the United States. There is some snow noted up there around the Hudson Bay. We're still probably a week or two out from seeing snow, or at least the potential for it up there around the UP of Michigan and the northern borderlands up there. We do have a named storm now. This is Melissa, tropical storm between, well, it's actually right out here in the middle now. This is Haiti here in the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and we have San Juan, Puerto Rico way over there. The expected path for Melissa will be kind of threading the needle here between Jamaica and Haiti, and then possibly becoming a Category 1 hurricane as it moves up there toward Cuba. And other than that, the hour-by-hour forecast puts us right back to high pressure and quiet conditions, and that'll keep us, you know, on an even keel, just a cool keel for the remainder of the week. And then we get into the weekend with those clouds and rain chances coming our way. European model, we didn't really look at that off the top, but I can show you it has backed off on widespread rain this weekend, but it's going all in on that Tuesday, Wednesday rain potential. And it even is advertising a little more rain maybe than the GFS there, 1.2 inches. So again, there's a disparity in the model guidance, very difficult to really, you know, pin it down on what we're going to have. But again, that's the weekend. Today's Tuesday. We've got time to figure it out. But if you have plans this weekend, outdoors, you're going to camp, something like that, bonfires and so forth, yeah, do check back with us because we should have a clearer idea of timing and rain amounts as we get into about Wednesday, Thursday. 42 tonight with clear skies. Tomorrow's high temperature 64. And the next 7 days we have high temps pretty much in line with normal, a little bit cooler than that. The longer range outlook up through Halloween, excuse me, showing a return to slightly warmer temperatures and wetter conditions too. And we'll round it out here with Master Eddie, Doris Klein's kitty cat. She likes to send pictures of that one. All right, let me check your questions here and see if we have any. And we will get to those real quick. And of course, we got this basketball game over on 14, so the news will be very late tonight. Let's see. Zach Seitz, is Evansville expected to get widespread outbreaks of severe weather Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday? At this stage, no. A little too soon to say it. Whether we would have widespread. Thunderstorms, sure, we could have a couple strong ones, but we don't really have a strong signal yet for like an outbreak or major thing. Jeff Miller saw the comet again. You rascal, I need to get out there and look. Looks a little closer. Well, actually, tonight it is as close as it can get. So you were Johnny on the spot out there taking a look, and if you haven't seen the comet yet, try to get out there and look to the north. Jeff Miller lives out in the country, so not a lot of light pollution, easier to see. I think he told me he was using binoculars. And if you look right up here by that, it kind of looks like a kite, the constellation. It should be in the neighborhood of that. Again, it'll just kind of look like a fuzzball. There won't be a long tail on it or anything dramatic like that. So good luck checking out the comet out there, Comet Lemons, and I will see you I'll see you late after the NBA game here tonight on NBC. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.